Okay, that's all I can take of that. I swear to God, at about 25, it slows down. What's up, everybody? Full house.
Right?
Nice to see y'all. What's happening?
Nice to see you.
Somebody just got done with dinner, so they'll probably be going in a coma soon. Just saying. Let me do a quick rundown. So far, we got, get this, Prepping to Endure, first in, back on top. Trevor Fillmore, what's up, buddy? I just watched that second video put in. Damn. Nice strikers.
Very good.
Miss Shalisa Shell said hi out yonder, and she's right there below.
Hello.
Miss Vanessa Kitty just popped in. What's happening, girl? And Jay Watterson 69. Here we go. You're welcome too, buddy. Welcome back at you. In the middle on the top, Miss Dish Outdoors. What's up?
Not much.
You got that premiere happening pretty soon, just saying.
Yep, it's in the back of my mind.
That's a long way away.
Kind of like my mail I've been meaning to send up.
I think I just broke Dish's balls for the first time ever.
And I missed it, but I'll do a replay later.
Right.
In the upper right-hand corner, Thumper himself, Mr. Crash and Burn, Mike DeLucia. What's up?
Hey, kids.
Hello.
And I already mentioned the lovely Miss Lisa Shell.
Your hair
You're
looks
supposed
nice.
to wave. There you go. In the center, Miss Gunpowder Beauty and lovely son. What's up? Aw.
What's up, y'all? He's in a milk coma right now.
Right? Can't blame him. Just saying.
Wish I was him.
And
women wish we were you, so we can hold a little baby.
my southern brother from another mother with his camera on mute. What's up, Mr. Stump Greenwood?
Same old. Hey to everybody that's out there. And for those of you that may not know, which, face it, we all know what I'm about to say is a crock of shit on this one because y'all all know him. But since he didn't mention himself, and yes, it is his chat, the dude in the white shirt with the glasses that may or may not need to be cleaned due to what we was talking about earlier, my brother up north, Mr. Steve.
What up? Honorable mention.
I almost said stalker. I'm like, nope, fuck. He took that part off. Damn it.
Yeah, whatever, it works. Just don't call me late for dinner. Mr. Hornet Fixer. What up, brother?
I don't, dude. You know you always got a place at the table here.
I miss Jim.
Yeah, if I can get past a man eating dogs.
I hope Jim's doing
Dogs are the easy part.
Miss you, Jim.
I miss Jim. I hope he's doing well.
Last word I heard, he pops on Facebook now and again. He is doing great. As a matter of fact, he just dropped Dish put a like on it. He just got one of his bucket list Smith & Wessons.
Oh, good.
Just saying.
Well, I thought I had him on Facebook, but I haven't seen a freaking what it didn't come across. Speaking of things coming across, can somebody please explain it to me? Google slash YouTube, because prior to Stevie's chat starting, you know, because I did get the what they call it across the screen that your live stream was starting. Now, why didn't I get the notification that like the other one from somebody else that I'm sub to said, you know, chat premieres in 1 hour? Why didn't I get that? I don't get YouTube anymore, slash Google, whatever.
They do things different. Google has taken a big old shit lately. You go to look something up on Google, like starters or whatever, and they put you off on some salesman's list somewhere. You got to scroll down about a half a page to find, you know, where you want to go anymore.
Jay Watt's making fun of me out there. He says, Mikey, I got to say, I'm kind of digging the Mikhail Gorbachev look.
Gerald B, what's up?
Oh, he's killing me. He's absolutely fucking killing me.
Oh, you wait till he gets wound up and about 2 beers down his gullet.
Right.
I got everybody on the small view because the big view, either half of me gets cut out or half
Right.
of Susie gets cut out.
Right.
You can cut it out.
No.
So
You're in it now.
So
You don't
Trevor was
shit.
just saying, Trevor and I were just talking back and forth before the chat started in the chat room. And they actually have a Striper Cup fishing derby where he lives. That sounds, I'd never heard of one. Has anybody else?
Striper Cup? Well, we don't have stripers in our here area that
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
good
of.
point. All right, yeah, never mind. I keep forgetting I'm talking to fucking Palm Knock. Hang on, let me see if I can do it tonight. Palm Knockers.
Thump, thump, thump. That's an ocean run fish, is it not? They come up the
Yeah.
rivers out of the ocean.
Yeah, good point. Well, Stump, what about? No, he doesn't have any rivers that go to the fucking ocean either.
No,
Wow.
we got stripers around here, but I mean it's a freshwater fish here.
Now there is a
Big
stripe
striped bass. Yeah, that's what we call striper.
Yeah, well, we have our striped bass are in the ocean.
Oh well.
We
And they-
short
and
it
they
up.
get
We short it up
friggin-
by saying striper. The
Yeah,
biggest one
okay.
I've ever seen. The biggest one I ever seen was I was at a customer's in Somerville, Mass. He had turned his jet ski into a fishing fucking vessel,
Right.
and he said he was fishing and he saw a bunch of seagulls come down getting some bait fish and everything.
Oh yeah.
And so he goes, well, I'm not going to fish into the bait fish, right? So what he did was he fished just outside the circle.
Yep.
And he landed like the 4th or 5th largest fucking stripe I ever caught on a fishing rod.
Damn.
Nice. Jay Watt said he's heard of the stripper cups, but he's not sure if it's the same thing or it's all in the spelling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
one of
stripper
these
cup's usually followed by a day at the ER for multiple fucking needs for antibiotics.
Mikey could also be Harry Potter. Wow. Dish with the comeback. Dish with the comeback after she said, Stevie, let me help you out. So now that she's going to pick on me. Well, it's not picking on me because she had to get me back, is what I'm saying.
Right.
So when you asked Dish about the premiere and she said, oh, that's way in the back of my mind, I went, so that's a long time from now. So now she just got me back saying, or I could be Harry Potter instead of Mikhail Gorbachev. Great. Harry
Little
Potter.
lightning bolt on your forehead.
Yeah, he doesn't even get any though, Harry Potter. At least Mikhail Gorbachev got some.
Harry potted meat.
Oh,
Damn.
come on. Now, why'd you have to go down that road?
We always go down that road.
Potted meat. Gerald B says we have a muskie tourney up north every summer.
Nice.
Ah, really? I would love to catch a muskie.
Uh-oh.
I gotta catch a pike before I catch a muskie though. The other pike got away.
Right?
You
I
hear
was
that?
surprised. I was still surprised, Dish, because I didn't have a leader on it or nothing, and I just thought he was just gonna go take the line right off, but he didn't.
Right.
Mikey, just ask Dish. Define soon.
Oh, a month or two.
Month or two turns into
Right.
a year or two.
I don't know. Maybe I'll cough up and sacrifice and send her a knife. That way she's kind of friggin'
Stevie,
Obligated.
I wouldn't even do that, Steve. You know what we should do? I'm telling you, one of us should do a video, like you or I, right? Or Shalisa. And we should just do this. We should do some kind of a thing where you have to tag people and they have to, like a whatever. What the hell's the word I'm looking for?
Tag people.
Not a challenge, but like a whatever. You know what I mean?
Challenge.
And they have to, you have to do it. You force them to do it.
Right.
Well, if I have to challenge anybody, I have to say there's going to be short shorts and bikini top involved.
Well, no, because I don't want to see you. Yeah, but here you can't do that because I don't want to see you in short shorts or a bikini top.
Well, you don't have to look. You just click on the video and hit the like and then X it off
Keep going.
before it actually
No,
starts.
There's too big of a risk that that'd be the first frame of the video. You in a fucking bikini? No.
Right. So Stump, all we'd have to do if we want to see him in a bikini, right? Just go down to the store, buy a fucking box of raisins.
Well, tell him, Dish.
It's huge.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Steve, I thought you didn't want nobody to tell online about your bank account, dude.
So I get it. Last night it was my chat, so she was on my side saying how, I got her by stripping on my schlong. Tonight it's Stevie's chat.
Call that a player.
Tonight it's Stevie's chat, and it's feel bad for the fucking senior citizens. So I get it. I totally get it.
No, hold on. If it was senior citizen night, they'd be being nice to you too still, motherfucker.
Well, listen, I'm not a senior citizen, you asshole.
Retired,
I
sir.
can't walk into McDonald's and get a 25-cent cup of coffee. He can. I don't get 15% off of hotels. He can. I can't collect. I can't sign up for Medicaid. He can. So no. He's a senior citizen. Technically this year at 55 in September, then I can get my quarter cup of coffee at McDonald's, and which I fucking plan on fucking doing. But just still has a tag videos to make from 3 years ago. Good point by you, Jay Watt. Good point by you, Jay Watt. I don't know what we got to do to get her to do a video.
I don't know. I don't think those tags came from her main squeezes, though.
Right.
I don't know what we got to do, Jay Watt.
Oh, what up, Uncle Kyle? What's happening, bro?
He's moving again.
Right. What's up, Unc?
He's moving again, right?
Yeah. Waiting for him to land again. I have to get another address.
Yep.
Wow. I thought Dish moved around the state of Virginia.
No, Dish didn't move. She was moved.
Yeah, shots fired by Mike. Shots fired.
Jay Watt, did you hear the rumor? Dish, you gonna tell him?
There's no rumors.
Jay Watt, I hear that we were talking off air after last night's chat.
Here it comes.
And Dish said she was going back to NC.
Not even if they found gold. Like everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's what I heard. Yep.
So what I'm hearing is, if for some reason you plan to come down south, say South Carolina, and go shooting and fishing and maybe have an adult beverage or 40 with me.
No,
Oh,
you're
you
talking.
can come down south and actually having a good time.
Right.
Yeah. I'm starting to get the feeling she would like venture all the way around North Carolina to get here. Like go through Tennessee and shit.
I just drive through the whole state with my middle finger out the window.
Right on.
P NASCARs, what's up, buddy?
Hey, P.
What's up, Brother Paul?
Well, my daughter does still live in Georgia, so maybe I'll just,
Your daughter lives in Georgia.
Hey,
right lane and go down and around and up, do a button hook.
Your wife,
Right.
your daughter lives in Georgia, and you go down and go fucking hog hunting.
Dude, I've been hog hunting a ton when I lived in New Orleans.
So do it again.
I might.
I want a video of you doing fucking hog hunting.
And I'll tell
Susie,
you
what
one
you-
thing, me crawling on my hands and knees through the briars on them hog tunnels like I used to do.
Okay, but now you got Susie to do the crawl. Now you got Susie to crawl through the briars, and you say, a little more.
AKA Bird Dog Susie.
Yeah.
Now the big question, Steve, crawling through them thickets like that in all them tunnels, most all of us back in that area had a little system or a way we'd make the choice. You get to an intersection or a T. To me, that was always the scariest part because you knew at that point you just turned your back on one.
Right? I used to crawl on my elbows with my 44 mag in my fist.
Hell yeah. That's the way a lot of them guys done over there, man.
I'll tell you what, that one day, me and a buddy of mine was out hunting, and we heard a group of hogs come in, snorting and wheezing and carrying on.
Yep.
And they were in this real thick cane, you know, in the bamboo.
Yep.
I said, I'll go down in the center and get downwind of them. You come around upwind and just blow them towards me, you know. Dude, them freaking hogs came. I had my 12 gauge loaded to the gills. And I think I had number 4 bird shot in there because we were actually squirrel hunting.
How'd that work out for you?
And we
Hog
found
was
out-
fucking number 4 bird shot.
I killed a hog.
With a number 4
left
bird,
from
would you
that
kill a
hog.
piglet?
Listen to me close now. That freaking shotgun got every one of them shells pumped out of it while I was climbing the tree with the other hand. I swear to God. Because when I fired that first shot, they all turned and came straight at me.
Yeah.
But we ended up with one.
I got to read Jay Watterson's comment. He said,
What up, NCK and SKS Hugo? Nice to see you, bro.
He said,
So you go.
He said, Mikhail, it would have been more believable if you said Dish was going to Arkansas to visit the backside of this lake.
Excuse me.
SKS, what's going on, kid? MCK, what's going on?
I don't think I was ever so scared as when Stump said he's selling his guns to come and meet you. I was like,
He
oh,
was.
shit.
He was selling all of his shit, getting ready to fucking move.
I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
you know what?
hold on now.
All he had to, hey, Stump. All he had to,
Yo.
he didn't have to sell one gun. All he had to do was sell 2 chunks of that fucking magnesium, the jackass.
You know,
This is what kills me. The guy, for those of you who know what we're talking about Dish's ex-boyfriend. And
her original stalker, not Steve,
Yeah.
her original
And
stalker.
he used to, and hand to God, okay. Picture a bar of gold. This one was bigger, and it was magnesium. And his
They were the
brother would-
magnesium diodes off of
Right.
the floodgate doors, like
His-
where they do
Oh,
the
yeah.
locks for ships. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're
And
like
his
40
brother-
pound blocks.
his brother would get him these magnesium blocks, and he would, send you like a ferrocerium rod or something with the magnesium and all that. Here's what kills me and this is being a Southerner, okay? I'm not picking on the guy. The guy lived in a trailer behind his brother or something in his house or something. I don't know, okay? And behind his back here leaking, but he did. But here's the thing.
Oh, you want one?
And I don't mean, by the way, I'm not talking nice, trailer. I'm talking like a trailer like mine. Okay.
It was an
But-
old camper he was in for
Yeah.
a while.
But here's my thing. Okay. The guy had zero common sense right off the rip because he has a shit ton of money at his feet and he's throwing blocks of it, like Stump said, 40-pound blocks of it in
Yeah.
a fire just to make the fire the flame look cool.
Yeah.
He threw out more money. I can't even believe that his brother didn't say, "Hey, idiot, you should probably go see where we can get money for this." Look it up. Look how much magnesium costs, right? And Stump is right. Them motherfuckers were 40 pounds each. And he had a shit ton. It wasn't like he only had 5 and that was it. He got them and kept getting them and kept getting them.
Wow, weird.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Let's say wink, wink, wink. We're falling off a truck with numbers.
No, what it was, his brother-in-law, whatever it is with the something to do with like the Corps engineers or some shit, and they're in charge of the locks down there or those gates and shit.
Mhm.
And they use those magnesium diodes. They bolt them, several of them in those damn walls because those walls, the gates are actually hollow.
Yeah.
And magnesium corrodes instead of the steel getting eat up so bad, and they replace those diodes every so many weeks, months, years, whatever. And once they pull them out, they're trash. So the brother-in-law, whatever, instead of throwing them away, just said, "Hey, here they are." Or at least
Can I-
that's the story we were told back then.
Right.
can I publicly
Yeah, they
apo-
put them on ships also for the same reason.
Can
Yeah.
I publicly apologize to SKS Hugo? Apparently, he was writing in the chat room last night. I didn't see it, so
Well,
my bad.
When you blocked them 2 weeks ago, you probably forgot to unblock them.
I first of all, SKS, please never trust SKS. Listen, never trust a fucking palm knocker because if you listen to him all the time, he's always I don't know if my computer will work. The keys are sticky. Number one, anytime some guy says that his keys are sticky,
Hold them up like that.
you know,
There we go.
anytime a guy says his keys are sticky, you got to look out. Number one.
I'm sorry. Do I need my boots on? Does it feel like shit's getting deep?
Boots, hell, darling. I'm about to saddle up the fucking John boat.
Our
No, but I
boy
do. I
just,
felt bad. I
It's
didn't know he
either
was
the
there
boots or
last
the
night.
waders.
Did you guys see
Yeah.
SK yesterday last night?
No.
No. Oh, and by the way, our Boyd was live a little while ago. So pay attention to his channel if he's going to go live. You know, I stopped by and said, "Hey."
Oh, I didn't know we were going live, Boyd. My bad.
Oh, hell, I didn't either. Damn.
Just came across.
Oh, this guy's dude. And dude, don't listen to Stevie. I do not have you on block. You can know me better than that.
Jay Watt, you know when Susie's hands are below the table because you probably will see my head tilt back and a slow fade will go on the video. And
Oh,
That's Steve again. What's really going to happen is what's really going to happen
yeah, her
is
face will get red. And then she'll hit me.
what's really
Kinda
going to
like
happen
Jaleesa's
is
what the hell?
that if Susie's hands go under the table, Steve's head's not going to tilt back. He's going to be like, oh, what are you doing? I'm not used to that. I'm used to just doing this, onto the keyboard. Trevor, welcome back, kid. This shit's getting hot.
Yep.
I'm getting sweaty.
Uh-oh, just gonna have
I
to
don't
get
know.
her
After these conversations, I think I need a cold shower.
Wow, already? Wow, it doesn't take you long, huh?
Just gonna have to get her little fan blowing on her and get to watch her hair blowing it. Oh,
Get the Stevie
Oh,
next
hell
one.
yeah.
The Stevie. Now she can go from what is Jay Watt call her? The cartoon. The
Jessica
movie.
Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. She can go from
Jessica
Jessica Rabbit to what's her name? You just had a birthday the other day. Stevie Nicks.
there you go.
She can she'll have the fan. No,
You gotta
Mikkel,
get this move down.
don't pick the scabs. I'm not, buddy. It's itchy,
Oh, gross.
so I'm scratching beside it, bud. And I like that new nickname, by the way, because I'm really thinking that Mike in Russian is Mikhail. So, well, I know it's Miguel in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
In Spanish, Miguel is Mike. So isn't it in Portuguese, and so isn't it in Italian.
Okay.
So see that I just gave you people.
In North Carolina, it's Michelle.
You people.
So what I'm hearing is in multiple languages, they just say Mike. There was no need to add nothing special to it, huh? They got it right the first time.
Well, because I don't know what it is in French, right? So I didn't want to. So
Miguel.
you call me fucking Michelle one more time, boy. You and I are gonna have a talking.
Nah, dude. French is
It sounds
easy.
so
Everything in French, everything's simple, Mike. It translates to "I surrender."
Right.
Yeah.
French Moss, the only gun they ever laid down.
Yeah, right.
Buzz Forkgate, nice to see you, brother. What's up?
Jay Watt says Shalisha cracking open a tall boy.
That's
Cheers. What do you got? Mountain Dew there? What do you got?
a two
Itty
finger.
bitty.
A what?
An itty bitty one.
Yeah, a little two finger.
Oh yeah.
One gulp. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. It's not Michelle, it's Michelle. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's too close to Michelle in English. Because you all know the
Yeah.
goddamn French. They don't know what they're talking about anyway. Isn't that right, Jay Watt?
Back in the club days, the little cans like Shalisa's got there.
Yeah.
Had
Shalisha
a,
don't have little cans, but go ahead.
the aluminum one, not the natural ones.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But a buddy of mine in another club, he had a reputation for being able to shotgun a beer quicker than you could just dump a glass out. I mean, he was impressive with it, and he called those training beers. He would get the little can beers like that. Some distributor he knew he could order them and keep them at the clubhouse. Somebody would come in, hey Murph, I want a racy shotgun and a beer. He'd hand them that little one, say, this way you might have a chance, and he'd outrun them every fucking time.
Right on.
I'm gonna have to have her look at my shoulder.
That's something I never tried to do.
Oh, first time I ever tried it, it went poorly. Shit come out my fucking nose. I thought I was drowning and shit. It was bad.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Boyd.
Because I was already hammered as shit when I tried. You know?
Yeah, slurp, gulp, tuh.
Yeah.
I've seen on TikTok where they actually blow in the hole and squirt their partner with the full beer.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty hilarious.
Dish is hiding a bottle of Fireball under the camera. That's what Jay Watt said.
Yeah.
Fucking our Boyd's breaking my balls. He's, you know, Boyd. Listen, see, I told you, you can't take the main out. You can move out of Maine, but you can't take the main out of the guy. You
The
suck at
hell's
that
wrong with
Northeast-
Maine?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Other than
There's
I
a
got
lot
hurt
wrong
and-
with Maine.
Other than
Maine and
when's
California,
the
I
last
can
time you've
name
been to
like-
fucking? When's the last time you've been to fucking Maine?
Me?
I don't
About
have
a year
to go
and a
to
half
Maine
ago.
to know that there's some shit wrong with them.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me just shit all over fucking Missouri.
Listen, there's some things I'll tell you off air about Maine.
All right, you can tell me off
You'll
there.
agree with me.
Boy, listen, it's all right, bro.
I
I
know
got you,
one
bro.
thing,
It's all
they
good.
know everything.
Maine.
Yeah.
It's a nice state. It's. I like. I'll tell you what. It's got more wilderness than fucking New York does, and I think New York's bigger than Maine.
Yeah, but when you get out in the country part of either one of them, I'm sorry, Mikey. Mikey is way more fucking beautiful. It really is. The
What?
countryside there is just more
Yeah,
in Maine.
yeah. No,
You
Maine.
get out in the woods in Maine, it's a lot nicer when you do get out in the woods up in New York.
When you get up past where Gerald B is, even like you go 2-3 hours north of where Gerald B is. It's you got to remember that first of all, I don't think there's any people up there, right? Well, you go up into Fort Kent, there's people. There's a part of Maine that's called the 100-Mile Wilderness. There's nothing, zero, zilch, nada, not a store, not a person, not nothing
Whoa.
for 100 miles.
Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Man,
Now, I tell you, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, as far as being out in the woods, and not necessarily camping or bushcrafting, just out in the woods partying. You ever get the chance, man, go out in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. Holy fuck, is that place awesome.
Yeah,
Maine
but you
has
drive,
crabs. I don't want
you
that.
drive through
Fuss.
it and then you're in the city again.
Yeah,
But
that's the only
I got
drawback.
a buddy of mine from down south, one of my brothers down there, that actually accepted this Yankee
Sean
as
Roberts.
his own. Was raised in a town in upstate New York called Hogs Corners, and he said it was absolutely awesome.
Were there hogs in Hogs Corners?
I'm not sure. I know
Well,
there's a lot of bear because he's got a lot of bear hunting stories.
Well,
That's
The-
false advertisement right there.
there's sure no hogs in Stevie's fucking jeans. That's for sure.
Tell him, Dish.
Wouldn't that make it? I mean, like a
Jay
little-
Watt. No, he was a YouTuber. Jay Watt.
He said there sure ain't no hogs in Stevie's jeans.
Ah,
He was a good kid.
tell him this.
Good kid. Just remember Sean.
Right on, Gerald B.
The name sounds really familiar, Sean Roberts, but I can't place it. No.
He had the YouTube channel. Remember me and well, it wasn't me really, but
Oh, I gotta put lean on that elbow.
Ed made up T-shirts and stuff to help
I
his
come
wife
out when
out.
Sean passed.
What's that, Stump?
Talking about when Sean passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good dude right there, man.
I was just trying to remember if I'm having issues as it is. Well, I always
Right.
had issues, but I'm trying to think of his screen name, and it won't come to my brain right now. But Dish, you know me. He used to.
If Knife Fix is here, I know he'll know it. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Dish, he always commented on my video. I know you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I know for a fact you knew who he was. Ed got all the hey Dawson, what's up? Ed got all. Thank you, Dawson. Thank you. SSI knives and guns.
Jumping on the thumb ramp. That's all you would have had to say.
Right now.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't get it. I can't.
Right.
When I'm trying to think of something, it won't go in there.
Hey, Dawson, what's up?
Hi, Dawson.
Well, Mikey,
So I
that,
knew-
that usually happens to people after they try to tackle a parking lot, dude.
Oh, sorry for laughing at your pain.
That's all right.
It was meant to be funny. Damn.
Just a little ironic.
Trev, yeah, they're right, Trevor. It's SSI knives. Sean was a good guy,
Yes,
Yep.
he was.
real good guy.
Green mag light.
Yeah, I used it in
Gunpowder?
one of my videos. I have no idea where it's at.
It's probably in some a town in North Carolina that begins with C.
No, I was in, it was when I was back in Michigan, and I was in a graveyard, and it didn't have enough light to show anything. It was awful. For a mag light, it was terrible.
Damn it.
So you must have been shitting your britches then.
Probably got flung out the
Threw
window.
it down and left it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, join the club, Fuzzfork. It's been
It's in the
four
truck.
something.
$4.59. That's 10 cents cheaper than it is here.
It's
Imagine
four.
what that would
yeah.
sound like when your freaking lawnmower blade hit that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Fuzzfork, you know what's funny? Being on the coast, right? All the gas, what do you call it? It's all the gas reserves. They're right on the water, right in Boston, and the giant gas tanks and everything, right? They don't have to travel far to fill it, right?
I'll tell.
And it's still fun expensive as all hell. Yeah.
Susie.
We're paying
Susie's getting
$650
fresh
for
over here.
diesel fuel, Fuzz. Okay. Dawson, thank you. Dawson, you made my night by remembering his name, his channel name.
Oh, no.
Mike, is that road fuel or is that off-road fuel?
Oh, that's diesel.
So that's the green fuel, road fuel.
Road food, like you fill your truck up with diesel.
Yeah. Okay. The green one.
Yeah.
It's down here right now. Off-road fuel is actually higher than on-road diesel.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
No kidding.
You know why? Because the working people need it.
There's still
Yeah.
some. I forget the name of the town, but Gerald B's here. He'll tell you. Gerald B, the gas station where the missus saw the deer and they were feeding the deer in the gas station, the doe. Is that Condust Keg? Anywho, remember the old gas pumps with the lever on the pump, and you got to do this?
Yeah. It had
They
the big glass tube on them.
They got one of them, and then the numbers did all this. So it's not digital, right?
I'm sorry, Mike. What was that? I missed something.
The numbers would roll like
Oh,
the
yeah,
old
yeah,
numbers,
yeah.
and it did it in 10. Oh, Levant,
Yep.
Maine, or Levant,
Click, click,
sorry,
click.
right? And I go in there to get diesel. You know what their diesel's in? An above ground tank.
That's like our tanks at work. I mean, we get a tractor trailer. I mean, the guy comes in there every week. They bring 2 loads of off-road fuel and 1 full load of road fuel. That's what the company I'm with, that's what they usually burn in a week's time.
Yeah, you burn regular diesel, right?
Yeah, in the trucks. Now,
Yeah.
all the equipment we run the red fuel off-road, the low.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a higher sulfur content in it. It's not the ultra low; it's just low. But you fuck around and get a truck pulled over and they check your tanks and you get red juice instead of green, you're
Well, see,
fucked.
we don't sell that. We only sell low
God.
sulfur diesel. We don't have an option. The only other option we have is kerosene. That's it.
Huh.
Are you reading this?
We don't have two different types of diesel at the
Yeah,
pumps.
man, sure.
Not even at a road, not even at a truck stop can you get that red diesel you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gerald B begs the difference. He thinks that
Gerald B,
place is off-road.
it's not off-road diesel, Gerald B. Trust me, I put it in my truck. It's
No,
not.
what you'll get at the gas station, 99% of the time, all they'll have is the green on-road diesel.
Yeah.
Now they
like,
may have a
I've seen
separate
the
tank and a pump for off-road.
Yeah, I've seen the big sign.
Yeah. And so usually it's a lot cheaper than road fuel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gerald B just pissed me off. He says they upgraded their pumps. I'm pissed off now. Now the diesel pump's they went to a digital pump. God damn it. I love those old pumps.
Yeah. Clink, click, 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 click.
You know?
Well, see, when y'all said old and Mikey was talking about, you'd pull the handle, I was thinking of like legit antique gas pumps, like the old visual pumps. You had the big glass bucket at the top. You
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
the handle and filled it up or to wherever you wanted, and then turn the valve to put it in the vehicle.
Yep.
I
No,
thought he was
I'm talking about the big plate lever that you had to go like this, right? To open
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, the ones like when we were kids.
Yeah, and then it wasn't digital, but it gave you right to the 10th, right? So you can
Yep.
buy, you know what I mean? And then it clicked. You can hear the clicking. Click, click, click,
Yep.
click,
Click, click, click, click, click, click.
Right on.
That kind of kept your attention on it instead of look. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, you got
I
50
used-
bucks
I
worth.
used
and
to
you
be
only got 10
off-road
bucks
only
in
at the
your pocket.
place now. The diesel pumps are still
That's
older
embarrassing.
pumps. The gas pumps are the upgrade. Okay, I got you, Joe. Thank you. Speaking of the main, my wife bought me a can of what's the shit?
SPP.
No, the shit you put on your fucking steaks and shit. The rub, like the
Lube.
seasoning.
Like Lowry's or something.
No, it wasn't. It was
No.
from a guy up in
Mike Lowry.
guy up in Maine.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought Mikhail was excited about it, an above ground tank, so he could use his old school siphon. Dude, let me tell you about old school siphoning. Bite me.
Oh, I thought I was a genius when I discovered instead of sucking on the hose, you block. No comments. You
Use a vacuum.
block the gas hole with a rag,
Mhm.
and you blow pressure into the tank. Then you release that pressure, and it will start a siphon. It's so much better than getting a mouthful of fuel.
I guess so.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I still love the genius that tried to steal gas out of somebody's tank with the shop vac.
Oh Lord.
You guys remember that story?
No.
Blew him and his buddy to smithereens.
Oh Lord.
That was back in one of the other fuel crises back
We had-
in the late 80s.
When I worked for the heating company, they called this kid out, and there was a hole in the oil tank was brand new. They had put it in on a Friday, and they got called back on a Saturday.
Hey, HRM, what's up, bro?
And the oil company came to fill it, and the customer called and said, "My oil tank's leaking." They went and anyways, there was fucking oil everywhere because they were out somewhere. And so the kid went, and you know how he stopped the leak while he was working on it. He took a shop vac, right? Stuck it over the oil, where the oil guy would fill the oil, and then duct taped it to it, and then turned the vacuum on, and the oil stopped dripping. Totally stopped
Oh, from the top.
from the top,
Gotcha.
so he could work on the tank to see where the hole was coming from and everything. And
Yep, you know you done bad when you got a hole about that big in your sub. Ugh.
no, They
Well,
fixed it somehow. I don't know how they, I don't know what they did, but well, it's like when I got yelled at when I punctured the drum at fucking XPO, and I punctured a drum, and I said to the kid beside me, I said, hey, get over here, give me a hand. Now I knew it wasn't. I knew it was just flammable. I knew it wasn't corrosive or anything like that, right? Or poison or anything. So I said to the kid, I said, listen, it's only flammable. It's gonna stink, but it's only flammable. He goes, okay. I said, put your gloves on. He put his gloves on, and I saw where the hole was. I goes, come on, we're gonna tip it over. I tipped the 55-gallon drum over. That thing weighs about 500 pounds.
Yeah.
We tipped it over and just turned it, right around. I goes, okay, it ain't leaking no more.
Fuzzfork just said he was at a fish camp in Florida, and the Airstream next to him, a dumbass tried to siphon the gas out of it at night, obviously, and put the hose in the crapper tank.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
The kid was still puking when the cop showed up.
He's probably got every fucking
Payback.
hepatitis. He's probably got
Yeah,
every
no shit.
He's probably got every hepatitis known to fucking man right now.
Right.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm serious. He's got
Yeah, I know
hepatitis
it.
known to every fucking man right now.
Pink eye, you name it.
Oh, God. Bad pink eye.
Right.
Look, Stump had to go throw up after that one.
No,
Maybe it was
Jezzo.
Stump, I don't know.
Jezzo, we covered them.
When he comes back, we'll have to ask Stump if he's ever been to Florida.
Gunpowder. She needs a moment.
Ooh.
It's like I almost into my
And
mouth
the
and
thing
stuff
is-
right here.
The thing is, when that first lump hit the end of the hose, he would have had to suck real hard.
Oh, God.
And then he's like, what's
Gotta go
wrong
get
with this?
Here comes
You
Here
did it
comes-
for her.
here comes fucking dinner.
The first lump.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh no.
Wow.
What is wrong with you people? Fucking Buzzfork. Thanks, bud. Now I can't.
I had a buddy of mine that did not know how to siphon. You know how you hit a cigarette, you puff on it, then you inhale it? Well, he didn't know how, he couldn't do that. He would smoke a cigarette like he hit a joint, suck it right down, without hitting it and then inhaling. That's how he siphoned gas. I seen that guy swallow more gas than any human being.
Can I do a little public address announcement
Sure.
for all hockey fans out there?
Don't go by an Airstream.
The New York Rangers, beat the Carolina Hurricanes 5-2 to force
Wow.
Game 7. So, for all you hockey fans out there, yeah, I know you got nothing to root for, rooting for the fucking Red Wings. So sorry to hear about you.
Yeah, we used to be good at one time. We had our moment there.
Yeah,
for-
30 years ago don't count,
Yeah. Damn limo wreck ruined it all.
right?
Broke
Well,
the
that
I
motor.
got
happened
my
in Carolina.
emotional support baby back.
There you go.
That happened in Carolina too. They had one of their star defensemen back in 97. They played the Bruins in a playoff game. They went back to Carolina that night. The next day, he died in a car accident.
Wow.
Well,
Yep.
you still thinking about that?
Stop. Just say something and don't say fucking lumps or nothing, all right? Fucking people.
I had to go get a fucking
You better
I
shut it
felt like I
off.
was gonna throw up.
Speaking of people, I will ask the people that are
Terrible.
in here if you'd be so kind of, you see that little, if you're on the YouTube side of things, well, why wouldn't you be? That little thumbs up thing. Do me a favor, click on that, will you?
Greatly appreciated. Although
You
a
make
lot
me
of
happy
times
if you do that.
I've noticed in I've been noticing videos with, a couple of thousand views and like 14 thumbs up.
Yeah.
And so YouTube's screwing the pooch on something else now. Oh my God.
Hashtag me. Hashtag mayonnaise. You know, Jay Watt, I'm actually surprised Dish is actually here tonight.
Great. Why?
I thought you'd be home mixing up your own gallon of mayo.
No. That's one recipe that'll never be used in my house.
Hit right on, Fuzz Fork. I bet you the cops didn't want to put them in their car. So they called the fire department and hose them off.
Oh, look at the little baby.
He had to be hammered because there's no fucking way a normal human being. Well, if not, he couldn't have any sense of smell. I worked with a guy.
I've met some pretty dumb people.
My boss's brother, an old boss, not this one I have now, an old boss. His brother had zero sense of smell. Okay, you want to talk about lumps? When he was living on his own, he had no way of saying if the milk was bad. He says the only way I knew the milk was bad is I'm pouring my cereal and it came out in chunks.
Oh, jeez.
Gross.
Wow.
That's gross, but you can talk about sucking chunks out of a fucking cesspool pipe.
Milk is worse.
Listen, I'm out of peppermint. Please. Oh.
Out of peppermint.
Oh my God.
Trevor Fillmore.
So
I
if I
went
start
to a
puking,
Meatloaf
it's going to be your
concert.
fault.
When I was around 15, seen a girl walk into the outhouse hole. They moved the outhouse and never covered the hole.
Oh,
Oh my God.
whoa.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I would be suing somebody.
Right.
Okay, we're done with the poop jokes. Otherwise, you're going to get a live barfing. Sorry, Gunpowder. That was a good one.
Sorry, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have the mental images with it and just see her
No
like
doubt.
falling down in the hole and then coming out completely covered in brown.
It was probably just her ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. I know how deep those holes go.
And she was bitching, this brown does not go with this red shirt.
Pardon me. Do you have any Altoids?
Those were my new shoes. Hi.
South
Hi.
River Tanker 1 has
How you
been
doing?
chasing bonfire bandits tonight. Uh-oh, what am I not getting?
I don't.
Sometimes when you're having a bonfire, you ain't supposed to. 'Cause
Yeah,
call it
okay.
something.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not us.
Not
My
it.
neighborhood, we get in trouble sometimes in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, my cousin lived in an area where they weren't supposed to have bonfires, but they could have cooking fires. So they just kept a rack of hot dogs sitting on the cooler, and anytime anybody pulled up, they put the hot dogs over the fire.
You gotta
What do you guys
have
call a
a whole side
bonfire?
of fire and a pack of hot dogs.
A bonfire,
Yeah.
a circle of rocks in the backyard with logs in it burning, open.
Okay, see, I call that a campfire. Up here in the Northeast, you know what a bonfire is? Is that if you go up to your land up in Michigan, okay, and you take a couple of hundred yards of brush and trees down, you
Yeah.
put them in the biggest fucking pile you can. You take a half a cup of
That's a
gasoline and
bonfire.
you go, that's a bonfire.
Yeah.
A
All
campfire
the trees
that you put the
and
rocks in your
brush and
backyard
vines.
and you put like 8 logs on it.
That's a-
That's just a decent campfire. That's a
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
when you're first of all, when you're in your backyard, if there is no tent in the area, it is a bonfire. If somebody brings a tent, it turns into a campfire because you have a camp.
No, you see, you're wrong. A bonfire is a giant pile of brush and trees that you set aflame. That's a bonfire. A bonfire is supposed to be.
Now, see here, if you get a big pile of brush and trees and light the match to it, that's
Yeah.
called a big ticket.
Well, we can do that up here. See, we can do that up here as long as Smokey the Bear, when you go by the fire station, says smoking danger. The fire
Yeah,
danger is
well-
low today.
Yeah.
We can do those, and you can just get you get your fire permit. Nobody gives a shit. But we did it, and oh my god,
Oh,
the
yuck.
fucking thing! I'm telling you right now, we used to have one for the end of the year up there, Labor Day weekend, and that fucking thing burned for days.
Yeah. Well, the loggers used to do that. They'd take all the logs and take all the brush that was left and make a big pile in the middle.
Mikhail doesn't always make bonfires. When he does, he uses a stack of pallets. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All
Done
the
that too.
loggers around here got lazy because they don't clean up any of that shit now.
No, I can't. You know what? I don't. I'm with you, Gunpowder Beauty. One thing about, you got to go in and do a cut or whatever. And you got to, I get all that. I understand the logistics of forestry. I really do. However, the mess they leave behind,
Yeah,
It's
it's fucking
mind-boggling.
annoying.
mind-boggling.
Well, what happened with the whole clean up your shit and replant? The whole, tear it down.
Boise
Rebuild that.
Cascade does. Boise Cascade will, when they go in and do a cut, they will come in. Boise Cascade doesn't leave the messes that Gunpowder Beauty and I are talking about. They go in, they'll clear it, they'll clear it and then clean it, and then they'll do the replant and all that bullshit.
Mikhail doesn't always make bonfires, but when he does, he uses a stack of pallets.
Yep.
Yeah, done that. Like my
That's
boss one day said to
how
me,
you get your top part. Your bottom part is all those big trees that are falling, and then you pack it with some brush and vines, and then you stack it with pallets. That's how they do it in
I took-
Texas. It's pretty awesome.
I'm working here. I'm working at my. I just. I've been there a year, and it was pouring one day, and the boss says, "You know what sucks?" I goes, "What?" He goes, "The fucking pallet place is closed." I goes, "Boss, do you want me to take care of the pallets?" He's Mike. Take care of the pallets any way you want. That's all I needed all I needed to hear. I took every one of those fucking pallets, brought them outside, took some fucking gasoline, and set it aflame. Hey, anytime, kid. Enjoy your night. All right. Thank you.
Man, I
You gotta-
drove past the industrial area. I drove past this one place and I could not believe how many thousands and thousands of pallets they had stockpiled. And it was near a bad neighborhood. And it's like, man, if I was a kid up to mischief,
Right.
that would have been hellacious.
Well, when we were kids, we would if I knew that if we lived anywhere near the industrial park that had pallets, we would have fucking made a house out of them.
Yeah, or that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I right in the parking lot, right? He comes in Saturday or something, and he calls me on my cell phone and he goes, "Hey, I got a question for you." I go, "What?"
Thanks, Dish.
What's the big burn? He goes, "What's the big burn mark in the parking lot for?" I goes, "You told me to get rid of the. You told me I can get rid of the pallets."
Oh my God.
He
City
goes,
people.
"Are you kidding? What are you gonna do?"
There she is. She's back.
All right, Trevor.
Welcome back.
Hey, Gunpowder.
Yeah.
Trevor Fillmore explained why they leave a mess.
He
Why?
says it's better for the trees coming up because the old limbs compost down and feed the new trees. I understand that, but wouldn't a shredder do the same thing and just blow them all over? Or does that cover too much ground?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like crap out in the woods, though.
Right.
And you ever hunt through that shit? Tripping and falling?
Yeah,
and
it's an
snagging and
obstacle.
holy.
Stump, it might have put
I
a. It might have put
twisted
a.
my ankle on that crap.
Forest.
Stump, it might have put a damper on your turkey hunt. But I'm gonna tell you something. It made your deer hunting go a lot better. And if you were up here, it'd make your moose hunting go a lot better. Because the moose and deer love a clear cut.
All right, somebody fill me in. A good portion of Slab City is made out of pallets. Where in the
There's-
hell? Why? What's Slab
It's a
City?
big, huge. Okay, so it's a big, huge area. It's like a whole freaking community,
Is
and
that
it's
one
this.
way out in the desert with no rules or laws?
Where Gunpowder
shit.
Beauty?
Yes, Slab City, and most of the shit that they have, the structures that they have, is built out of pallets and
on.
tarps.
In what state is this in?
I think it's Nevada or something, but don't quote me on that
Okay.
because
All right.
When I'm trying to think what area they were at. I
Each island
seen a
became part of the
documentary and
island.
they were traveling to Slab City out in the desert. Bunch of artists and stuff live there.
I
Yeah.
still think the best time to have a bonfire, whether it's pallets or whatever, is
Our boy
Smack.
Cali.
smack dab in the middle of the fucking winter during a winter storm.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. We used to
You know?
do that snowmobile and we'd park our snowmobiles around, open
Yep.
up the secret compartment behind the seat and pull out the schnapps and the beer and
Yeah.
have a big old bonfire.
The secret.
I like it where it's right at fall where you have that nice crisp air, but it's not quite so cold that you feel like you're freezing your ass off.
Right on, Gerald B.
Yep.
Bobby Goodson has closed down, aka Swamp Loggers can't afford operating expenses.
That's too bad. I've watched that
Huh?
show for years. I used to watch it when it was on TV.
I used to watch the one up in Maine there. What the fuck were their names?
Oh, flying down the mountain on the 2-lane roads and shit. With the
Yes.
logging trucks.
What is the name of that fucking Gerald B? What was the name of the fucking up in Millinocket? Jezzo. What was the company up there in Millinocket that was on TV for logging? They did the what do you call the show there? The reality show. But yeah, Stevie, they're on a logging road. I call it a logging path because some of them.
Yeah.
And here's what kills me in Maine. Some of the ones I see in Maine, some of them you can get 2 vehicles by, right, in certain spots. Some of them you ain't. And these motherfuckers come down here. They're doing 50 miles an hour.
The one I seen, I remember them honking their horns on the way down around the corners and shit.
Pelletier Brothers. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Gerald B. Day logging out of Portland, Maine was on that show, Mikey. Yeah, boy, the Pelletiers. I forget the name of the show, but yeah, it was the Pelletiers too. Mitos was the man. Ow.
Might as well be.
He was
God
such a
damn it.
really good dude.
Right on, Fuzz Fork. I've seen the floors made out of wooden bricks. Matter of fact, there was one street in New Orleans that was still wooden bricks. All I think they were like 6x8s or 6x10s, and they were all end grains stuck into the mud. That was the street.
Yeah, Joby, I knew. I've seen videos on the Golden Road. That reminds me, Dish. Are you still going to go and hang out with Shelby, the swamp man in Louisiana?
My buddy knows him. And
Oh,
said
really?
He is 100% what he shows on TV.
Oh,
He's
he's a
like the
fucking riot.
unofficial mayor of that town.
He's a fucking riot.
He said he is 100% genuine.
He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Drives that boat, though. I'd never get on a fucking boat with him. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck.
Actually,
that.
I would, but now that I've seen the show, I would bring a helmet and something to tie me in the seat with. I think it'd be a riot.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Nuts with that jet boat. Makes me want to own one.
He is SKS. You're right. I'm with you. He is a funny sumbitch. He is. You know who else I like? I like the guy down there in Louisiana from the alligator hunting people. And Jordan. That guy, Dish. What was his name?
Shoot him.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dish, you remember? He says instead of
Yeah,
saying
I
shoot,
do,
he
but
says
I can't
choot.
remember his name.
He says choot because he's got like that French fucking
Yeah.
Louisiana fucking.
Shoot him.
He's got that Bayou accent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so awesome though. I like the accent. And he was on remember the Duck Hunt, the Duck Dynasty, right?
Oh, Duck Dynasty, yeah.
The guy that started it all, right? Not the old man, the son. He
Willie.
was Willie, right? Willie used to be
Yeah.
on
Anytime you want to.
Will used to be on a deer hunting
I'm neutral, so yeah, close it.
show. I forget the name of the deer hunting show. Well,
Really?
Shoot 'em guy went to that deer camp, and Willie was there.
Cool. Troy, thanks,
Troy,
Sean.
thank you.
Troy.
And Jay Watt, thank you, sir. You're right, Cajun, French
Yeah.
Cajun.
Well, you got Cajun, you got coon ass.
Well, whatever. It's a fucking language of relative. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Careful, careful. They will find you, and they will hunt you down. Been there, done that.
Creole. Yeah.
Have a wonderful night, Mr. Boyd, and
Boyd.
thanks for coming. Nice to see
Nice,
you.
I'm not the only one.
Good night, Boyd.
Good night, Boyd.
That's the only one that what?
I'm not the only one that hops in the shower.
Right?
I'm not a rabbit. Why would I hop?
That's what we do around here. We either jump in the shower or hop in the shower.
Right?
I say.
See, I'm a little challenged, so I just step in because y'all's hopping and jumping is gonna make me slip and bust out a hip or something. So I just step into the shower.
Bust your ass bone.
Well, yeah. Of course, you're a little out of sorts. I mean, you're a Texan living in fucking misery. So I mean, what the fuck? So you're already fucking. At
I
a
love her
disadvantage.
face.
Listen, you already got one broke arm, sweetie. I'm
No,
trying
broken
to
elbow,
give you
elbow,
some
not arm,
sympathy,
elbow.
but you're about to have a whole arm. Keep it up. That's one. That's
Got it.
one.
Good night, HRM. Listen, let me explain something to you, Toots.
Good night, HRM.
Have a great night, HRM.
Toots.
Sleep well, bro.
No, you listen, Toots.
Toots, let me
There's a
let
lot
me
of
explain
shit
something.
that I will tolerate, but don't be talking about Missouri or Texas. It brings out my anger, and nobody likes it when I get angry because I black out and then I wake up and people are crying. So let's just save all the drama and just don't talk shit about my state.
Yeah.
Close the rip.
Yeah, sometimes clothes are ripped, and I don't even know how in the hell somebody looked like they got to fight with a weed whacker.
Yeah.
But apparently I did it. So just save your face, save your time, and
Save
just don't
your
talk
good
about
name.
Texas like that.
She might fuck that up.
Texas. Speaking of roads, I was told to go grade a road Thursday, and it has rained ever since. Boss called me at the supper time, and so I was there. Can't get out on the road. Yeah, you have that, Trev, you have that weather up there that is just fucking, horrific.
Challenging.
Rainy. I don't know. I hit a dirt road the other day on the way home, taking a shortcut. I don't know if they just got done spraying chloride on that road or what in the hell, but there was a little bit of rain. It was like driving on grease.
Oh no.
I was all over that road.
That's one, Jay White. That's one.
I remember back when they'd oiled the road to keep the dust down.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, Jay Watt, is with the guy that played the Jay Watt. Did you ever see on HBO Deadwood? And not Swearinger,
My neck.
but the guy across the street
Like that.
that had the casino, the guy that owned the casino.
Camera.
Is that the movie? Is he's in that movie?
You'll learn.
Where's the movie though? I want the whole movie, full movie. That's into Homeland, Powers Booth, David Caruso. No, I want Southern Comfort, the movie.
Smidgen. There's a smidgen.
I'll watch it later. Jay Watt. Yeah, she's a bushwhacker, all right. Now she's a what is Missouri? What's their ow.
Time for my bedtime gummy.
They come in a package. My kids come in a can. My kids
Let the
come.
countdown start. 5, 4.
My kids come in a can.
Eyes will be open.
Yeah, it's a little can with looks like a little fly or something on it.
Yeah.
If Mikhail only knew what a bushwhacker was.
So
Yes, I
72
do.
minutes.
They were a tag team wrestling. They were a tag team in wrestling. The good bushwhackers. Oh, yeah, they were fucking balls.
Mikey.
They were from Australia or something. Well, from Australia. You know.
You guys are funny.
Stump.
I
She
don't know.
cannot
I
cannot
would
confirm
assume
nor
they did
deny.
because it was nasty.
The Town. You want to see a good movie? Watch The Town.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where Tyler, Missouri is.
Tyler 87100 for your home improvement.
I didn't know
Be a
that.
commercial here.
You're right, Jay Watt.
I didn't know that. Sheep herders.
I lived in Tyler, Texas at one point, but I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's-
Missouri.
That's weird. That's the first place I thought of when he said Tyler.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice place. I just haven't found it in Missouri. But to be honest, the 2 years I've been here, I ain't traveled far in Missouri.
Well, you should.
Shit, but I got a lot of shit to do here.
Yeah, we haven't got out much yet either. The freaking work around the house. It's like we don't have enough time in the day. It's like holy
Yeah.
shit.
You sit there and it takes multiple days, and then by the time you know it, week's gone, the month's gone. You're like, holy hell, what the hell happened? What did I do with my time?
Uh-huh.
So it's to answer your question, Gunpowder Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
It is in the you know how Missouri's got that little fucking nook in the southern southeastern corner. You know what I'm saying? You know the picture of Missouri, right?
Mhm.
And it's got this little nook,
Yeah.
right? All right. So it's in that little nook on the Tennessee-Arkansas border.
Oh, okay.
That's-
Well, that's not too far from me because I'm in southeast Missouri.
So it would be it looks as if
Like
it's off of Route 55.
just don't ask her if her kids go to that school across the street.
Yeah, like Poplar Bluff and all that.
Oh, no shit.
And yeah. Well, it's not near that. Well, it's like Malden, Clarkton, Portageville, New Madrid, Bernie,
Portageville?
Dexter.
Yeah. We got Dexter.
I haven't seen.
Portville, and-
Wait a minute.
I miss what's his name too much, so I had to look it up on the map. Driving.
Usually when they do a town name or something, it's after they name it after something exciting or some hero or something. You tell me the most exciting thing in that town was Porridge?
Listen,
You never know.
they got a knob lick. Knob lick.
That's more exciting than Porridge if you take it out of context.
Unless it all depends
Just
who's doing
saying,
the knob
nothing
licking.
like a good old knob lick.
I'm from
Right,
Battle
Dish?
Creek.
Yeah, but that's
Battle Creek's a
in
cool name,
a
though.
battle over a creek, across
Yeah.
the creek or something.
I guess there's a new
Listen,
name.
if you'd seen some of the women that were in Knob Creek, you would wonder who had the knob. Okay.
You know how this.
Right?
You know how pretty much every city and town have another city and town with the same name in another state.
Yeah.
My town doesn't. There's no other. You look up Drake. There is no other Drake in the U.S. in the United
Apparently,
States.
one was enough.
No shit.
Is it a duck? Is it a
Well, I
It's
think
a
the main
bridger.
reason is because it wasn't named after somebody. Like I think there's a Springfield in every fucking state in the union.
Yeah.
Or pretty goddamn close, anyways.
There's actually a lot of licks. Big Rock Lick and
Yep. French Lick,
over
Indiana.
Salt Licks
Yep.
because they were so important back in the old days.
French Lick. That's where, for all you basketball fans, that's where Larry Bird came from. French Lick, Indiana.
What is it again?
Celtics.
It's called French Lick, Indiana.
Gotcha. Chances are there was a good salt lick there. They used to take the cattle or the horses to so they could get the nutrients.
Speaking of salt, what was I watching? Who's the guy, Stump, where are you? Who's the guy down in South Carolina? He was on the TV show and he owned he owned this place. I think his name begins with a C. Got long hair and anyways, he lives like back in the day. And he's in I think it's Conway. Something Conway.
Conway Twitty.
No, he's not a singer. It's
I
like
know that.
it's like a reality show. He used to be on.
I know that name. I know what you're talking about.
Not Cornelius Conway, something Conway. He's a smart motherfucker. They interviewed him on TV and everything, like on 60 Minutes or something. He's got bachelor's degree in this, that, and a whole other thing. What the? No, not Tim Conway. He's an actor.
That guy was awesome too, though.
Twitty count? No.
What the fuck was the name of that show?
It was a variety show or like a history.
No, it was a reality show. Anyway, he and his partner, who's now dead, the poor guy, but he and his friend, they buying, they're bartering and shit. So this guy come to him for whatever, and he's like, okay, I'll do that, but I want salt. And it looks like a river, I shouldn't say river, like a little stream on this guy's property, right? On this, not this Conway guy, the other guy's property. And they went and they took, anyways, it was salt. I never knew salt was a liquid.
Yep.
So they took it and they wound up getting, because he was getting hogs, and he wanted to, he's going to butcher them and everything on his own. So he wanted the salt for the hogs. What was the name of that stupid fucking show?
Flawn is suggesting Mountain Men with Conway Kid.
Thank you. It was Mountain Men, but it was what was it? Eustace.
Oh, okay.
Eustace Conway. Yes.
You got to fuck if I know how to stump.
Yeah.
John Conway?
No, Eustace.
No, Eustace Conway.
Eustace.
Eustace.
Yep. If you Google Eustace Conway, he owns this huge, I forget what he calls it. But yeah,
Hi, Flawn.
Mountain Men. Thank you, Flawn.
Hey, Flan.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest Trump up shows. Golly.
Flying the Rangers one tonight.
It's a blowing snowstorm, and he's got to fly to the trap line. It's like nobody flies in a snowstorm. That's stupid.
Everybody flies in a snowstorm.
Oh yeah, that was Marty. His name was
Yeah.
Oh,
Marty.
man, he quit.
Yeah.
Did you see how he? Did you see how he
No.
quit?
No.
Probably
He
because they
fucking-
tried to kill him.
They were mad.
Fly in a snowstorm.
No, what happened was that he left the trap line, went home, right,
Mm-hmm.
and then his daughter was going to go out with him, right, and he said to producers, "By the way, we're all done." He says, "I'm taking my daughter out of here." He says, "Well, but Marty, what's going on?" He goes, "I'm all done. We're done," and that's how he left it. And
Wow.
he walked away from that fucking show.
That's awesome.
Mikey, do you read the comments we put up in the chat? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I don't get to
Mike,
get
I
every
think you
single
just
solitary
answered
one
that
of them,
by
sweetheart, but
reading her comment.
so don't get all don't get all
Canadian.
Crownland pissed at me, and don't call the Queen. And oh, was it North Carolina, Stump? I'm sorry, my friend. I thought it was South Carolina. My bad. Turtle Island is the name of the. Jason Hawk was diagnosed with cancer. Why do I know that name? Jason Hawk.
I know it too.
Jason Hawk. Why do I know that fucking name? Eustace is an American naturalist, yes. And he has degrees up the wazoo.
Always going to lose his farm if you don't pay the taxes.
Yeah, and then how's he go down? How's he go to town on horseback?
On a horse.
On a horseback. Yep.
Golly.
Right?
Drama
But,
much?
but what was his friend's name? Began with a P. Like
Right on.
Percival- Prescott. Prescott was his best friend. He died.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So who's Jason Hawk?
I don't know.
The MD, doctor.
Stump says his knives suck ass, so I'm guessing he was a knife maker.
Are you talking about like the mountain men type guy, Jason Hawk? Or are you talking about somebody else?
Oh, Jason Hawk, that guy died? Oh no, he's diagnosed with cancer. Yes, Jason Hawk. He lives in the he's the blacksmith down in the Ozarks, correct? That Jason Hawk?
What
I think
happened
so.
with Jason Hawk? Why is Jason Hawk not a mountain man? It's very unfortunate that Jason's contract was terminated, but it's possibly due to logistics. According to his family, the doctors had recommended 6 weeks of intensive chemotherapy and radiation, 5 days a week, followed by stronger chemotherapy for 4 to 5 months. That's all I
Holy
found out.
shit.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Jay Watt said he was on No Man's Land, and then later he was on Mountain Men.
And I was right. He's the blacksmith on Mountain Men. La la la. He lives in the Ozarks.
And Stump said he was on a survival show with his old lady. That must have been No Man's Land.
No, he was on Mountain Men with his old lady. That's what Stump's talking about. He's on
He's
Mountain
going down by the river to trap that beaver so he can get $3,000 to pay. I wish I could find a $2,000.
I'll tell you what. I liked Mountain Men, and my favorite guy to watch was the old guy up in Montana.
Couldn't do it. I could not
Tom.
swallow it.
I did. I just liked it because I like Tom. I like the old guy. I rooted for the old guy all the time.
Yeah, he's the one who used to trap the $1,000 beaver.
Yeah. The old rodeo guy.
He was on spry old codger though, but I just couldn't. It was the content of the show was so.
Well, they all are though. I mean, come on. Which show is like actual?
I know that's why I didn't watch him.
I mean, fuck, have your fucking YouTube channels on for Christ's sakes. You know. That's why Dish will understand this one because if she remembers. Do you ever notice when you see these guys, you know, especially like the bushcrafters or whatever, and they're cooking, everything always comes out great. You know, everything's always fucking. You know, and then they'll make like a Bannock or something, and it comes out fucking, the bomb. Well, I was going to do a video one time, and Dish told me I should have did it, but I was going to do it. Actually, I did do the video. Technically, I did do the video, and I was making Bannock, and it came out wrong, and I burnt the fuck out of it. But Dish said I should have posted the video so people would see that not everybody fucking,
Well, true that, but was that back in the day when Dish used to love, putting you on the spot, and then she would have a good giggle and.
No, I meant it. He should have showed it.
Yeah, but you got to remember on them reality shows, if they fuck something up, cut, redo it, take 14.
Take
Stump,
right?
I agree with you. Stump, I agree with
That's
you.
what kills- The only one of them shows I watch and actually are into is Survivor Man.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, Les Stroud.
Yeah, my mom loves to watch that.
Jay, what? Right on with that one, brother. And Stump, yeah, Lonnie from Far North Bushcraft. I think he's
And his wife,
Yeah, I think that's.
she's just as badass as he is.
Yeah, Iron and Fire I watched a couple times. It was pretty damn good. What's the one?
Dish.
Is that the one where they have the contest that towards
Yeah,
the end
like 6 of them go in, and they have to make something that this knife could kill.
Oh, my son loves that show.
When I seen it.
Um,
But I don't want to
Fuck,
poo-poo
Dish.
the other, Survivor show because Dish loves that guy and thinks he's all hot and stuff.
What was I going to say to Dish?
I don't want to poo-poo that show.
Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like his hatchet.
Right.
There you go.
Dish has got his parang and whatever else she could rip off him when he
Right.
when he was sleeping in the
piece of his
hotel.
shirt.
I don't know if I mentioned it last night or if it was in the chat. Can't remember. Anybody watching the new season of Alone? You mentioned that last night.
Yeah, you mentioned
I haven't seen any of it yet. Flon.
it. You're absolutely right, Jay Watt. I do mean Forged in Fire.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Forged in Fire.
they have to prove their knife and cut the rope and whatever else with it. And
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I wanted to tell Dish. Dish, did I ever tell you that Derek used to get calls all the time
Really?
to go on all these TV shows?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's like,
No, forget it.
and the last one that called him was the one where it was like a challenge. His friend Jack actually did it. Jack up in way up in Maine. He's got a huge YouTube channel too. And his challenge was coming down the river doing whatever, and I'm like, and he looked at me. We were ice fishing one day. He looked at me and he goes, "Mike, Jack knows. He's like better than me. Way better than me." He goes, "He can read a river. He can, you don't think Jack can get off a fucking river?" I'm like, good point. He goes, "That's what." He says, "I can't. I didn't want to do any of those shows because they're not." He says they're too. Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that?
Oh, sure.
They did it to what's her name on what's the chick? She lives way up in fucking Alaska by herself. She owns a fucking airstrip.
Susan.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Susan, yeah. And they fucked her up.
Freaking
And remember when she yelled at them for she said, "This is what I do."
Right.
My favorite way to cook bannock is to cook it. That's what I did. Excuse me, that's not what I did. But I added cinnamon to it because I wasn't just eating dough. It wasn't happening. Wrap the bannock on a stick, and at the end of the butter, and dip it in cinnamon sugar, and cook it like a little long. Good
Me
stuff.
too, SKS.
Camping with Mikhail Gorbachev was enough for the old Sarge. No, Derek and I, we never got to hook up and go camping. I would have loved that. He knows his fucking shit, let me tell you. He's a great kid, great guy too. And I think he's all done with the service. I think he retired. I haven't got to talk to him. I text him every once in a while. We text back and forth, but
Same here, Talisa. Right on.
Heck yeah, I threw in my Comcast remote for a wireless keyboard.
Dun, da, da, da.
Went from paying $180 a month to about 73.
yeah, he is.
I'm still 90.
Sarge is a great guy. He's a really cool guy. I actually, I told this to Dish a long time ago. The first day I met him, for those who know what I'm talking about, his old channel name used to be Sarge Faria. Then it went to
Something school.
Woodman School in I don't know. Fuck. Anyway, whatever happened to Working Class Woodsman? Working Class Woodsman still being Working Class Woodsman. He still lives in the great state of New Hampshire. He's just not doing videos anymore. I asked him. That's another story for another day. But he's on Trev. I don't know if you're on Instagram or not, but he's on Instagram under Working Class Woodsman. That's a great guy. But anyways, if I refer to him as Derek, because that's his real name, Sarge Faria. And anyway, the first time I ever met him, I met him at Ed's house, Working Class Woodsman's house, and we were going out ice fishing. And I told this to Dish many years ago when I first met him. I actually got a little
Chocolate chip, please.
quote unquote starstruck type thing. Like, is that really Derek?
Right.
And one thing about Derek and absolute phenomenal guy. And I know it would be fine because he come over, he goes, Mike, I'm Portuguese, I'm giving you huggers. I'm a Guinea, it's the same thing, so don't worry about it, kid. And that was it, and then everything was cool from there, But Miguel tried to talk him out of a diving sparrow knife. What are you talking about? Yeah, Working Class Wood, he's older than me and Derek. And the guy, he marches through the fucking woods like he's fucking 20. Good guys, though. They're all good guys. I just got to make it out to that fucking farm.
Thank you. She brought me cookies.
I made all mine fresh.
Yum.
One side.
Wow.
Did you make an M&M's?
Are you really about to eat Susie's cookies on a live stream? Like,
Did you
dude,
just
I
say
didn't know
she's
this
gonna
was
eat?
that kind of a show.
Yep. Unadulterated.
Wow. Glad the kids are asleep, about to get all after dark up in this bitch.
This is like watching Silk Stockings back on the USA
They'll
Network.
hear that wrapper crinkling.
What she got? Going to hurt that. What she got?
And if you're not careful, I'll go put peanut butter between 2 chocolate chip cookies.
There you go.
I got a big old bag of brass. And then I have a box that I haven't even opened yet because I've got craft projects to do now that my kids are out of school.
There you go.
I'm excited.
Bad news, Mikhail. Dish goes through the woods just as fast as Sarge. No, Sarge doesn't go through the woods fast. Fucking
It all depends who's chasing her, Mike.
Ed,
Mhm.
She
Ed
walks pretty quick when I come at her.
with him and I can never keep up with Ed. Ed was the fucking road runner, for Christ's sake. We'd be ice fishing and be fucking calf deep in fucking snow, and off you go.
No, SKS, I have not heard about Ritz and Oreo. Oh, you talking about they're in Mexico now?
Yeah.
Hey, Stevie, I'll be right back.
Yeah. just ain't right.
With some Oreo cookies, cracker.
I know Ritz moved to Mexico.
Yeah, they're not really American anymore.
Now, what you do is you go get you some cookie dough, some chocolate chip cookie dough, lay it down in a cast iron skillet, and then you make a good layer of it, and then you line it with Oreo cookies, and then you put another layer of chocolate chip cookie dough on top, and you bake it. And oh my God, that makes my fat girl side go crazy.
Gunpowder Beauty, Steve. You got her all wound up, man.
Mm-hmm.
That
Sounds like a recipe for diabetes.
Nice start.
Listen, okay, the only thing that makes that better is on top of the Oreos, you put Reese's peanut butter cups and
Good
then
Lord.
your cookie dough.
Wow.
Oh my God. I just
Amazing.
went into a coma.
It's amazing.
Wow. Never
That
heard of that.
right
Wow.
there, totally worth the fucking calories. Like, you ever get pissed off, want to kill somebody, eat a couple of slices of that, and you'll be like, I don't even remember what the fuck I was pissed off over. I think I'm gonna have another slice. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I didn't know Oreos went down there too.
So
Guess I
you
gotta give
talking
them
about
up.
taking a Ritz cracker with peanut butter and an Oreo?
That sounds interesting.
I'd
Peanut
try
butter
it.
makes everything better.
It really does. It
Well-
really does. Well,
It makes some
things.
things get an
some
infection,
things
but
that are weird.
everything else it makes better.
Don't put peanut butter there. Don't put peanut butter there.
New product.
Yeah, that's how it should be too. You know those little bite-sized Ritz with the peanut butter bite-sized Ritz sandwich? They should just put an Oreo on the other side.
Right?
That would be what I think he's talking about. With or without the frosting. Half and half.
Oh, if you take graham crackers and dip it into frosting, it's like the old school Dunkaroos.
My mom makes cookies out of that. She takes the graham cracker frosting and another graham cracker and eats it.
Yep. We used to do that when we
Oh
was
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Probably like a big treat when we were kids.
Well,
And Mom used to make us let us kids make the frosting.
Hmm.
All it was powdered sugar, vanilla, and a little milk.
Yep.
More like icing, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Yep. Yep.
I'm wrong.
Monkey fruit and Oreos. What is monkey fruit? Oh, bananas. Yes, you should have known that one.
I know. I should have.
You're the bananiest.
Yeah. I love my bananas.
The bananiest.
Have you guys tried a dip that goes with fresh fruit? It's marshmallow pops, the melted marshmallow and cream cheese. You mix it all together. And
Nope.
you do
I've never heard of that one.
that is
Marshmallow fluff and cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds pretty delicious. Like, I could
It
dip
is.
some strawberries in that,
Ooh,
or graham crackers.
right. Or Oreos.
Or Oreos. All right, I got 308, and apparently I got a shit ton of 308s.
Jay, what?
Ooh, I got 30. My kids are gonna be happy. We got some projects to do.
Cool. Keep them busy.
I got a wall clock that needs to be finished. Now all I got to do is find some 50 BMG, and my hours will be set 4 o'clock.
Did you just say DMG?
50 BMG. I need 50 BMG. I only need 12 rounds of the shells, so that way I can do the hour hands for my clock.
No lot rounds though.
Well, it's pretty. It's pretty. It's gonna be awesome.
Looks like you're reloading.
I am right now. Reloading
Filling
my
up
tank.
the
Yeah.
Dove. eh?
The vape.
Damn it.
They are like Oreo with peanut butter cookies, with peanut butter in between them.
I have never seen a pirate cookie, but they sound awesome. I have dipped Oreos in peanut butter before, and it is absolutely yummy. You see Stump's comment, Gunpowder?
Ooh.
PMG cases.
Which Matt? Oh. He don't ever get back with anybody.
Tell you one thing, your dog drinks a lot of water. That's good.
Put it to medication she's on.
Got it.
My kids are mad at me. I let their little bunnies go.
Huh?
So my son was outside and he was weed eating, and he caught a little bitty rabbit. And my daughter's just a little too rough, and so to make sure that the rabbit has a fighting chance, I let him go tonight. My dad ended up getting another one when we were out of state for a funeral. And so we
Right
came
on.
back to 2 rabbits in a box. And I let him out tonight because I can only see this ending in disaster. And they're too small to eat. So I'm like, we'll let you go live a good life. Maybe.
All right. Well, remember, they're a mammal and they still need milk. So,
Well, they're
What is it
off
about-
the.
oh, are they?
Yeah, they're eating like food and stuff, but yeah, they're too tiny. I think my daughter would end up either giving them a heart attack or accidentally squeezing it too hard or something. And I'm just like, I can't
One
have
of the
that on her
prob-
conscience.
One of the problems with baby wild rabbits is they are a prey species, and it's built into their brain mechanism when they're like handled and stuff. They basically go into shock. And if they stay that
Yeah.
way too long, they will die. I don't care how good
Yeah,
you
and that's
feed
what
them.
worries me.
Yeah.
Because she's always going near the box and all of that. And when we got on the live stream, I heard them in there just running in the box that they're in because it's a big moving box.
Yeah.
And so I had to go in there and just let them go because she's going to end up causing one of them to croak.
Yep. Jay Watt says, letting the bunny go free was the right choice, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, you have seen a little softer side of Jay Watterson.
Aw.
I applaud you, brother. I'm glad Mike wasn't around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
He
my
probably would have changed
my
that
kid's
to something
least
about
favorite person
fuel
tomorrow.
and potatoes. Gear grinding, what's up?
You see what he said?
Eat the bunny.
I would have if it was bigger. There wasn't even a nugget on it.
Right. Well, when they're that small, you got to eat them whole, kind of like those ducks that are still in the egg. You got to crunch up the bones. Right? SKS. The Mork in me wants to say, fly, be free.
Hell, I had me a Mexican pizza, Gary. You're right. I brought it back.
Oh, gear. Mexican pizza's back.
Pizza.
I took my son to a procedure the other day, and we stopped at Taco Bell on the way through, and I was like, I'll pass. I don't want anything. And then he's like, are you sure? They got Mexican pizza on the menu. I was like, well, fuck it.
Diarrhea, here we come.
No, I ate half of it.
Hey, Gear Grind, what's up?
Oh.
Okay, guys, I'm out of here.
Have a
Yeah,
good
we're
night.
not going to be very long tonight anyhow. So thank you for coming by, Shalisa. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a good
Nice
night.
seeing you again.
You guys
Shalita.
next weekend, I hope. Bye, Mike.
Good night.
Susan.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Bye, hon.
Shalisa.
Bye.
Welcome back, Mikhail. Glad knows.
Damn, I got to get my water. Be right back.
All right.
What I had to do, I had to go have a smoking. I'd have a smoke and have a get another Pepsi.
It's early yet.
I'm gonna have to have her look at my shoulder.
Feeling bad?
Yeah.
That's no good.
I gotta. I told the wife I felt guilty last night. So Wednesday night I slept in bed because I was on all the drugs.
Yeah.
Thursday night I tossed and turned in bed, kept her up. Last night, pretty much the same thing. And no, I'm sorry. Thursday night I slept in the recliner. And last night I kept her up. She had to work all. She did a 12-hour shift today, and
Yikes.
so I felt bad. And she got up this morning. She last night. I sleep like a fucking rock, unless one of my kids need something or whatever. And I don't even get up for her. But you ever sleep and then all of a sudden just wake up because you thought somebody's in your room? Yeah, well, that'd be my wife. She's got my wrist with a cast in one hand and a pillow in the other because somehow I wound up on my back. So she wanted to put the pillow underneath, thinking it'd be, And then I don't know. I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30 this morning, and I was in fucking agony. And she's like, "It's all right." And I'm like, so tonight I told her, I says, I'm gonna go sleep in the recliner.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you wake up and she doesn't have that syringe in her hand, and
Flan, I'd like to be around a long time too, sweetheart. Thank you. I much appreciate that. Not now, hon. It's just a bad time. There's no way that's. I mean, I know. I mean, Flan, I told people a long time ago that not that it was a super easy thing to do and all that, but I told people a long time ago that it would be easier for me, anyways, to stop drinking than it would be to stop smoking. And if I
know
put the
guys
same,
that it was easier to quit heroin than to quit smoking.
yeah, and if I put the same philosophies, the same things that they teach to stay sober and stuff like that, I could probably do it. But being totally honest with you, right now, I'm not trying to be a wise ass. I just don't want to. It's just not. You know what I mean? Please tell us that you don't have a little bell you ring when you need something. No, I don't have a little bell when I need something for the wife. I do my best not to have to rely on her, but the only reason I don't smoke is because my airways won't allow me. There you go, Gear.
Right. I remember when Gear was trying to smoke and vape and shit back in the day, hacking his fool head off.
But my daughter asked me, my camera girl, asked me, she's like, Daddy, how long have you been smoking? I says, too long. She says, Daddy, how long have you been smoking? I says, too long. And she's like, Daddy. I'm like, what? And she says, can you just tell me how many years you've been smoking? I goes, 41. And she goes, what? I goes, 41. And now I can see it in her head. You know, the look on her face. She's trying to add it up all in her head, I go, 13. And she goes, you started smoking when you were 13? I'm like, yes. And she said, Dad, I'm going to be 16. I go, I know how old you're going to be.
Congratulations for him.
Well, the only person I know that had 2-pack a day habit quit in one day. My company went to receivership and I thought I was losing my job, so I quit. That 30 years ago this November. That's awesome. I'm with you. I'm 2, sometimes more. If I'm driving the truck, I'm more than 2 packs a day. At home, I'm just about 2. I just had 2 cigarettes out there just now.
I'm still at 1 a day.
That's good.
Well, it's not good, but it's better.
No, but it's better than 2 or 3.
My dad was like 3 or 4 packs a day. It's like, how do you even find time to smoke that much?
Wow.
For fuck's sake.
Well, like when I drove,
It's pretty much put one out and light one back up.
Right.
yeah. Well, when I drove, when I'm driving, especially when I'm going north to Bangor, it's a 3-hour and 15-minute ride. I'm by myself.
Still.
I don't have anything to eat with me, so I have a Pepsi or a coffee or something with me, or whatever. And I mean, even if I do stop at a store to get something to eat, eating only lasts 10 minutes. So it's like it's almost like when I'm driving, I need something to do, so to speak. You know. But
I think that's the only thing that saved Tardot and I is we don't smoke in the house. We didn't smoke cigarettes in the house, and we didn't smoke in our car, and we were still going through a pack a day. And I mean, we sat there and started back up smoking when his grandma got sick, and then when she died, and on the way home, we were like, okay. Well, the day before we left, we were like, we're gonna quit this. We have to stop because I could just feel my chest getting that, like, you're gonna start getting sick or bronchitis or something.
Yeah.
And so now it's like slowly starting to go away, and it's like, holy crap, that's all the crap that just from smoking was doing. So now I'm back to vaping, and we're hoping by my birthday in September I'll be no longer vaping again. But I don't deal with sick family and death very well. I'm just gonna let everybody know. So
Right.
I'm with you there, kiddo. Yeah,
I was
but
surprised I stayed sober.
one of these days, I just I don't know. I just now it's just.
These, if you buy them at the wrong store, like 10.
I mean, I've done it before. I've quit. The longest I've quit was.
Orange is like 9 something.
I think the longest I quit was like 3 months or 4 months or something. And
Yeah.
one day it was out at break, and I was standing there shooting the shit, and the wind just blew the right way, and the smoke came to me, and I said to one of the guys, I said, hey, give me a smoke. He's like, no. I said, if you don't give me a smoke, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth. He gave me a cigarette. You know.
Right.
But
Right on, Gear. It's hard to work with the public and not smoke or do heroin or stay
Right.
drunk all the time. Working with public people.
Shit, I tried smoking a part of a joint the other day. Well, over 2 weeks ago. Shit, I just take a couple of hits and my ass was fucking useless for the rest of the day. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to cigarettes till this shit's over. I can't fucking smoke pot. Walk into a room, forget what the fuck I walked in there for, and then I'm sitting there, I'm hungry all the time, and then I'm thirsty all the time. I'm pretty sure over those 2 days, I sat there and gained like 10 or 15 pounds just from all the shit I fucking ate.
Yeah, Trevor, that's awesome. I just wish I could do something in the truck that I'm not smoking. You know. Stump says your THC levels were too low.
My THC levels were too low.
Yeah.
Now back in the day, I'd smoke a doobie and it made me want to smoke one cigarette right after the other, especially like Cools or something. They taste so good after weed.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something.
It's something about the menthol that does totally. It's amazing after you smoke a joint.
Yep, you can taste it. It's like sweet.
Never smoked menthols. Hated them. The only time I ever smoked a menthol is when I had fucking, if my nose, if I had congestion,
Right.
I'd smoke a menthol, my fucking nose would run like a fucking faucet and get everything right out of there. Yeah, my neighbor upstairs, she says, because I lost my wallet and everything. And she's like, "Do you need smokes?" I'm like, This is Gina's supposed to be bringing me home, so. She's like, "How many more do you have?" I go, 2. She goes, "You ain't gonna last till Gina gets home." So she comes downstairs. She throws me 2 packs of cigarettes. They were the Camels, and if you pinch, they're regular cigarettes, but if you pinch the filter, it's a menthol.
It's a menthol, yeah. The Camel Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gear, that was probably a counterfeit bill if he was lying to you. That's all I'm saying. Damn it, my typewriter quit working again. Did I just say typewriter?
Right on, MCK. That's awesome. Like I use sunflower seeds, like the dill pickle flavored ones. Trev, I wish I could, but as you can see, I don't have any in my mouth to chew those sunflower seeds.
Just suck on it and spit it out the window.
You ready? Is that what you do this? You just suck on it.
Damn right I am. Tell you what. It's got shit on the back too, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh yeah.
Got Navy written on it and a girl.
Maybe I'll try. I don't know. Maybe I'll try again, but not like tomorrow. Something ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Right on, Gear.
But my mind's not.
SKS.
Well, every time you want to smoke, just hit your finger with a hammer. Eventually, you quit.
I don't even think right now if I hit my finger with a hammer that I'd feel it, because my between my shoulder right now and my elbow itself.
No, the other hand, the good hand.
No, I know that, but I probably wouldn't feel it because I'm in more pain with the shoulder and the elbow.
Bro Stump, you are always welcome, brother. You don't need to ask. You know that. I sent you the link.
I'm saying a link, Stump. Yeah, you guys pick on her for that. That was Dish's fault,
Right.
Mikhail needs an Otis shirt. I don't believe he just said that. My cousin called me Otis for years, and I thought he was calling me Otis because Otis the drunk on fucking, what do you call it? But he was calling me Otis because I used to sing that song from Otis Redding all the time, sitting at the dock of the bay.
Oh, sure.
And I never caught on to it. So I said to him one day, "Why do you keep calling me Otis?" I says, I don't even drink anymore. He goes, Michael, I didn't call you Otis because you drank. I said, I called you Otis because you kept singing that fucking song. When you were a kid, even
Otis
when you were
Redding.
younger. Yeah. Sunflower seeds is what helped me too, Trevor. Gia says.
There he is. What's up, brother?
What's an Otis shirt? Can you explain to me what an Otis shirt is, Jay Watterson?
Oh, whoa. Hold. Time out, Mikey. How in the fuck do you not know about Otis?
I know about Otis Elevators. I know about Otis Redding, and I know about Otis the drunk on the fucking Andy Griffith show.
Dude, Gear done like fucking 2 decades worth of videos
Oh,
with
that
Otis.
Otis. All right, I'm sorry. All right, I got you.
God damn. And who's the pothead? Fuck, man.
Dude, I'm not.
Hey, Guns Girl K, what's up?
Hello, Guns Girl.
Hello, everyone.
I'm not in a stump. You don't get it. I'm not in a.
I know, man.
I don't.
You tried to tackle a parking lot, and now the docs have got your eggs a little scrambled upstairs. You're gonna be out in a few days. Just
I forgot my daughter's name this morning. That fucking irritated the piss out of me.
oh damn, dude. Some things are working on you, huh?
Yeah, it's just recent. They say it's because the doctor was asking me what my Social Security and everything number was, and I knew it, but he said I should have known it better, or I should have. Something about I should have said it quicker or whatever. So that's how we knew I had a concussion. I don't know. But
Yeah, that actually. I mean, that even like the a lot of firefighters and the EMTs, paramedics. That's some of the tricks they're taught to use to establish if there's a higher or lower risk of concussion. It's basic routine questions that anybody should just be able to answer instantly.
I haven't even drove. My car's still at my job, and on the way this morning, I'm like, "Why are you going this way?" Well, because this ain't the way to. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, right, never mind." And I just, it's all right, Jay. Watt, you cool, bro. Relax, it's all good. You know that.
Tired? Go to bed?
Just,
Very so.
Well, I think everybody say goodnight.
I'll tell you what, though, I have enough fucking Percocet that I could probably pay my rent if I sold the fucking bottle.
There you go.
Well, I don't know about up north pricing. Everything's more expensive there, but
Can I try?
down south, shit like that, yeah, about $1 a milligram per pill.
All right. Have a good night, Trevor. Thanks for coming, bro.
Good night, Trevor.
Well, these are only. I think these are only fives. So, but I get more repair for them.
Yeah, probably so.
So who's gonna tell Susie you can see through her shirt?
No.
I'm not
Susie
saying a
said,
word.
joke's on y'all. She ain't wearing a damn skirt.
Jay Watterson. Jay Water, you can tell. Yeah, Trevor's a cool dude. Finally, my mortgage just went down. Oh, I'm happy for you, Guns Girl. That's awesome.
Nice.
All right. You
Yeah,
guys,
that's what I thought, Gerald B. He said fives up there are going for $7 or $8 a piece.
Damn.
It worries me that he knows these things.
Gerald B, let me tell you something. He's
Hold on. Before you go getting all worried about people, there's Percocet possums in every state. Okay.
Yep.
But at that price, I could come close to. Because what happened was on my first injury, they kept giving it to me. Yeah, oh, CBS called. You need to just get your script and go down. I'm like, I thought I had these. I'll take them.
All
I
right.
thought I had these. I'll take them. And then
Redneck Prepper, what's up?
Redneck, what's up, kid?
Damn good to see him again.
And then when I got the cellulitis there, fuck that pain. And he's like, "Oh, we have something for that." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, what is it?" "Oh, just we'll put it into the thing." I'm like, "Okay, into CBS or whatever." All right. Now CBS, another fucking bottle. Then my daughter had a bottle. You know what I did today? I took like the 4 or 5 bottles I had and put them all in one.
What?
As long as they're all the same milligrams.
Oh, they're all the same milligram.
Otherwise, you might be up, down, up, down, up, down.
No, they're all the same milligram.
You guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm going to bed. I'm
Have a good
tired.
night,
Good
Susie.
night.
Good night, Susie.
Good night, y'all.
Darling,
Enjoy
it
your,
was
enjoy your week.
it was awesome to get to talk to you again for a little bit, baby doll.
Thank you. Nice talking to all you guys. You guys are
We'll
great.
talk about the company you keep on another date. Okay.
The company you keep.
I see.
Me.
Hey,
Ah,
Mikey, them two may have a South Carolina trip again before you know it,
Good night, Flan.
or visitors from South Carolina, possibly.
What, Tish is going to North Carolina, you said?
No, you're so
I'm sorry.
funny.
I don't know. We might wrangle her up. I got a big vehicle with tie-down straps.
True that.
Just saying.
Right? And the newer
have a good
van's a
night,
lot
Flan.
nicer than the old one. This one don't leak.
He ends above the sheets. Jay Watt's always got good advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
I wish I had 3 weeks vacation back. I got to do one more fucking year to get 3 weeks
What was that?
vacation. Once I get 3 weeks vacation, I can
Oh,
start
okay. Did it work?
doing what I want to do. One for the kids, one for me, one for the kids, one and 2 for me. One for hunting, one for.
Right on, Guns Girl.
I will tell you that don't bother wasting your time on naproxen, the 500 milligrams. Apparently, it's the equivalent of taking 2 Aleve.
Yeah, Roxon.
It ain't
But
doing
probably way
shit.
more expensive.
It ain't doing shit. Oh, I got
Night,
fucking
Vaughn.
5 bottles of that shit too. It ain't doing shit.
Good night, Flan. Thank you for coming.
Oh, good night, Miss Flan. And yeah, I still call BS on her being quit smoking for 30 years. There's no way that woman's. No, she's not that old. No fucking way.
Who, Flan?
Yeah.
Flan's old.
Oh, there he goes. He just
Well,
suicide by Flan.
Actually, I think Flan is Stevie's age. So yeah, that's fucking old.
never in the world would I have suspected that, having seen her and having the luxury of hearing her talk a few times.
Right. Oh, I know, right? I got a kick out of her telling her friends that.
No, I'm saying that chick's got a voice, man. She ought
Oh
to be
yeah,
like
she's got
pro
that.
fucking singer.
telling you.
Yeah, she's got a killer voice.
Yeah, when she came on the chat, I felt like I should pay her. I should have to get my credit card and pay her fucking $4 a minute.
Right?
Well, you just took it to a really dirty place.
So you were there. You were there when I said that to her. She told all her friends that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. She's
She
got a
says-
beautiful voice.
I know this guy. And he knows I'm a lesbian, and he thinks I should do 900 numbers. I said, what are you kidding me? You should in a heartbeat.
I could see her on one of those late evening radio shows where they play the romantic music and stuff. And
Good evening. I'm Dr. Ruth.
Fuck yeah.
Remember Dr. Ruth on the radio? Anybody ever listen to Dr. Ruth on
Oh,
the radio?
she was a creepy old lady.
She was fucking funny. as fuck.
Right? Creepy ass old wrinkled up prune looking chick. No.
We're in the car.
We're
We're in the car, right? We're in the car and we're listening to music. I forget where we're coming from. I forget. Anyway, but it was with my mother. And all of a sudden, I'm like, where'd the music go? What's this lady? What is... And all of a sudden she started talking and I went, I couldn't fucking hit the fucking thing fast enough. I'm like, I am not going to sit here and listen to this broad with my mother. You know,
Right.
What are you doing, Stuart? You ain't gonna find nothing at all.
What do you say we get out of here a little early, folks? It's like 12:30. A lot of us have family things to do tomorrow and Monday, so
absolutely.
everybody could get a good night's sleep and be fresh. I got something to say. I would like
Late
to
night
put
with
out a
Dr. Dish.
huge thank you to all the veterans and all the
Damn right.
sacrifices they have made for our
Amen.
beautiful country. The only thing wrong with our country, we're like at 98.9% awesome. The only thing wrong with our country is the politicians that don't come through with what they say they're going to do. We need to get help for our mentally ill people. Instead of trying to take away our freedoms, we need to help some people.
Yeah, and make it free.
Yeah. And I don't care if you're a veteran on the front line, in the rears peeling potatoes, on the U.S. side stuffing containers. Bless you. Thank you. And before the barbecues start and before you sit down to eat tomorrow and Monday, give some thoughts and prayers to our fallen soldiers.
Amen to
Amen indeed.
that.
Right on, Redneck. I'll look.
You know,
You got mail.
your bit.
Everybody, thanks for coming.
Jay Watt, have a good week, bro.
Shit ton of comments. Thanks everybody on the outside. You make this thing rock and roll. Y'all have a good night. You hear? Play nice.